Hello everyone, this is me Mako and I hope you are all doing well. We are back with another live stream and this is going to be just as exciting as the previous one was. The reason being, this is the round 2 of the official Gran Turismo 7 manufacturer series, and we have, of course, if you know it, we have signed with Genesis X Gr3, so that's the car that we'll be using. The last time we did, it was Nürburgring, the track in round 1. This time we are at Sao Paulo, Interlagos. The race will start in about 5 minutes, so let's enter right now. You'll have to be on medium tires. There we are. And our time, I'm good amongst, I'm P10 amongst my friends, 131.9. And if you look at the top time, it is 130.9, so I'm exactly 1 second off the pace of the top guys, right? But it will be interesting to see how we do in our lobby, because we are definitely not going to be matched with them. We are going to be in a lobby of players that are similar rank to me. I'm fast, but not as fast as the top guys are. But hopefully I'll get there, because there was also once a time when I was not as good as I am right now, but over time I improved, and that is how I got here. Now, important things first, this race is going to be 12 laps. The fuel depletion is 1 times, so the car will have fuel that will last about 30 to 35 laps, and the race itself is just 12 laps. So the fuel is not going to be an issue. We won't have to pit or save fuel. The tire wear is 2 times, and we are on medium tires. So again, the tire wear is not going to be an issue, so we don't have to pit. So this is essentially a race till the end, a sprint race. We are not pitting, no strategy involved. But of course, the tire wear won't be a huge factor, but if you are in a car which is slightly worse on tire wear, towards the end of the race, someone who is in a car with better tire wear might have a small advantage compared to you. So yeah, this is something we'll see. I don't exactly know how Genesis is on tire wear. It's not a good car on tire wear, but I don't know if it's bad either. It might just be average. So let's get ready for this track. This is going to be a very interesting race, and I'm just going to do the slot 1. I'm just going to do the slot 1 of the qualifying. Just a second. Yeah, I'm just going to do the first slot of the of this race. There are going to be 3 slots, but the second and third slots will get very late for me. I can't take part in them. For me, it's very important that I perform good in the first slot itself, so that I don't have to go again for the next slot. What is interesting in this race is, even though this is a sprint race, but it seems like Pony Digital has made some considerations and have made the qualifying sessions longer, actually a lot longer than usual. Meaning those who are fast will probably end up being somewhere towards the front. The qualifying is 18 minutes long, which is huge compared to the 5-minute qualifying sessions that you generally get in these official races, where you can do 1 or 2 laps. Generally a maximum of 3 laps, but for most people it takes 2 laps. So yeah, with 1 minute 36 seconds to go, and me not having any practice right now, I'm a bit rusty. Let's quickly do some warm-up, and let's see if we can get some pace. Let's see what is our first lap. I think it will be a terrible lap, because yeah, it was a terrible lap. The thing with cars like Genesis is that though this car is pretty good in terms of acceleration, right? But the issue is it's a very front heavy car, and of course all front engine cars are going to be front heavy. What it means is that through high-speed corners, the car is very stable, but through mid-speed and especially low-speed corners, the car is extremely sluggish. It just doesn't want to turn. Just does not want to turn at all. You have to really trail brake so much, so hard. That's one issue with that car, with these cars, if you compare them to an MR car, which are very good at rotation in low and mid-speed corners. But of course, then there are of course, as I said, then there are stability issues in high-speed corners in MR cars. Now, in my last exhibition this season, I think I went with Lamborghini, so I have gone with MRs this time. Looking forward to do a season with FR, and I chose the heaviest FR, you could say the most front heavy, the heaviest front engine car, the Genesis, the one that I chose. And of course, we have a good lobby, and good news is we have Pleb in our lobby. It's a very quick, very quick Indian racer. Of course, we are both in the same league, same nation, India, the same group or community, you could call it. We had him in the previous race as well. The first race didn't go well for him, unfortunately, but he got a pretty strong result in the second race. Let's see how he does in this race and how we do as well. Very excited for this one. 18 minutes of qualifying, can see up there. Points, 319 points, a high lobby. Not the highest lobby that I've seen so far, but decent lobby. I'll take it. The last lobby last time was just a second. The high lobby last time was what, 310 points or 315 points at Nürburgring in the last race. And seems like Pleb has a DR as of now ever so slightly less than me, I believe. So yeah, let's go. I think I just have slightly higher DR than Pleb right now, but I think with the pace that he has, he probably deserves a higher DR. Brake bars on 2 is probably the best. 18 minutes for qualifying, and yeah, one important factor is that the slipstream is custom for qualifying. For the actual race, it's real, meaning the slipstream for qualifying might be strong. So people might try to use slipstream during qualifying, and it's something we must try to make use of, because probably everyone who is aware of this will try to make use of it. Let's see if we can get a good tow from... Oh my god. What does Bro want to do? He's in a hurry. We can see right now that we're gaining a little bit. Seems like the Lexus is pretty good in acceleration now with the BOP chain. Some of you are commenting. I'll check your comment out soon. Need to get ready for the qualifying. Oh my god, look at that Lexus, just doesn't want to wait for anyone. He just wants to start his lap very quickly, while all of us are just you know, waiting for each other. Come on, let's go. I think I'm a little too far for his slipstream, but yeah, let's try to set a decent lap without slipstream as of now. We'll try to get someone's slip later on after setting a decent lap without slipstream. Is he waiting for my slipstream or what? This is going to be a terrible lap, honestly. Let's see. Even the whole lap right now is terrible. 32.54 is not a bad lap, but I'm sure they're going to improve. It's going to get near in the 31s. People are just not quite up to the pace yet. I told you, look at lap 32 flat out. Me 33, terrible lap. I'll focus right now because I can't really drive and talk at the same time. I'll focus for a couple of laps and then I'll check out your chat. We had a purple sector if you saw that, but I just messed the exit from this corner. Still a bad lap. Very bad lap. Time to go back on the fresh tires. We have time and put in a decent lap. Hey Akash, nice to see you again. I hope you're participating in this one as well. Good luck if you are. Let's see what time I can put. It's a terrible lap, honestly. I think you can do a low 32 for sure. Maybe not 31.9 or something like that, but low 32 is very much possible. Let's see. I see you're not doing it this time. Alright, let's see what I can do. I think there's a car coming by me. I have to give way to it. Let's go. Unfortunately, we have traffic. Let's see, this is not going to be an improvement. Yeah, thanks. I did a 32.4. Let's see if I can improve. I think a 32.2 or 3 will put me somewhere in a nice position. So yeah, let's go and let's try that. we have 2 more laps, I'll focus and then I will see your chat. Okay, so last lap done, and I think it was a terrible qualifying for me. That's what pretty much happens when you come with no practice. At 32.4, if you look from the top time, we are not too far away. We are 7/10, and yeah. But let's see, it's going to be they made it easier on controller for balance. Yeah, they are. Yeah. No, my rating is A+. They have made it easier for control players to be able to be competitive in these races. So it's qualifying done, and I'm pretty much like Yuki Tsunoda right now, or rather Liam Lawson, because look at the car, the livery that I have. It's the Visa Cash car livery, and look at, if you see, after this guy finishes the 14th guy, after he finishes his lap, just check out his time. How close we are. Yeah, Pleb is in P5. Well, I mean, not literally, but in terms of skills. Just have a look when this guy finishes his lap, what lap he does. Or of course you'll see it after quali anyway. So the top guy, 31.7 in the McLaren. McLaren is a good car, but that's definitely skill. All these top guys very fast, and 31.7 through until the end. We have 32.5, I believe. Yeah, mean 32.491. Genesis is not a bad car. No, I did not get 15 on purpose. I just didn't have enough practice, I would say, right before the race. And Genesis is not a bad car for this track, but not quite the best car either. It's going to be a 12 lap race. Let's see what we can do. Let me wish Lab good luck. But yeah, I think what we will do is, of course, during the race, 12 lap race, I'll focus in the race. But what we'll have to do is we'll have to make use of the opportunities we get. People will make mistakes. People will fight. We'll try to... nah, man, I think I've got this accent. Yeah, it's not an issue, bro. What are you talking about? I'm an Indian, but yeah, I think I've got this accent. Even if you check my previous streams, that's the accent that I have. And maybe because I listen to the F1 commentary or the World Endurance Championship commentary, I kind of get, you know, used to that accent, and I then maybe have my own accent. All those things mixed up, and this is what I end up with. Anyway, for the race itself, no pit stop required. A 12 lap sprint race. Everyone knows that, so they're gonna fight probably. So there's a chance that even though we have started P15, we can finish somewhere up high. We can gain some positions. They're gonna fight. They might crash. Yeah, let's see. Hopefully we don't crash. Yeah, this is gonna be an introduction for everyone. In the meantime, I'm just gonna drink some water. I'll probably remain quiet for the entire race, but I'll speak a little bit if there is something to talk about. So yeah, let's see. I hope so. The last race I was 7th, qualified P10 and finished 7th. Yeah, let's see what I do in this race. That's Pleb there. Very good qualifying from him. The Ferrari, man, not that quick of a car, but for this track, MR cars are decent, and mad respect to the guy as well. Of course, the Jaguar, I again, not that quick of a car, but good lap. The race is gonna be about who can consistently drive fast, not make mistakes. Yeah, let's see. The Alfa Romeo in the last position looks cute, doesn't it? Yep, let's go. Intentionally pausing the game because to get the throttle advantage. I don't call it an advantage, but the controller guys have a disadvantage on throttle. Alright, the race is on, here we go, let's go. are all fighting among themselves a lot. Meanwhile, that's why we are losing the group ahead. Did pretty much the same thing the BMW did there, somehow saved it. Track limits very strict here. was gaining on him, but yeah, a small mistake cost me a lot of time, the penalty as well. Oh, that was very close with P14, but yeah, not quite an ideal race. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll have to go again. I will take it because I had no practice, so I'll take it. I'll try because tomorrow's Sunday. I'll try to go for 12:30, but not sure. But yeah, I think Pleb did well. Got 279 points, and how many points for us? 133. That's a very bad total. So maybe we'll go again, or maybe we'll just skip because this round, this track, maybe not quite. Yeah, this was good practice, good warm up. I often do that, but unfortunately, what they do is just a second. Okay, blah blah. Unfortunately, they have the timings very late. Earlier, they used to have the timings 7:30, 9:30, and 11:30, but now it gets very late. So I'll try because I'll have to go early tomorrow. Yeah, some very dodgy moments because I was rusty. Yeah, score drops and my DR drops as well because I was very rusty. So yeah, maybe I'll try because tomorrow morning I'll have to wake up early for something. But yeah, if you are doing some slot later, I assume not because you're just traveling. Good luck to you, and let's see if Pleb does another slot because I don't think he should. He already got decent points in, and this is where probably we'll end the stream right now. Let's see among the friends where we are. Of course, at the top is some of the very fast guys. Pleb is there, 296 points, very good score for him. And yeah, we are where we generally are, but I will score way more points than 232. But in the high lobbies, it's easier, or it's better to get into a lower lobby and finish first and score more points than go in a higher lobby and finish in a mid pack. You might score way less points. So that's something we are going through right now, but I'll take it because at the end of the day it's about improvement. And yeah, I'm gonna try practice and just to see what are the manufacturers ranking. No, I meant to see where is Genesis. It's Toyota, BMW, Lexus, AMG. So yeah, it seems like Genesis not quite there, but yeah, we'll have to wait. And let's see what are the next track. After Interlagos we have Barcelona, which could maybe a good track, could be a good track for our car. Spa will definitely be a decent track for Genesis, and Sardinia A, I don't know what layout is A, but Sardinia, if it's the layout with the long straight, it will be good as well. Suzuka, don't know, but yeah, let's see. We got decent point in Nürburgring, not quite the points that we would like at Interlagos. Let's see what we can do in the next rounds. Alright, so thanks for joining all, Akash, Nigam, and anyone who is there. There are 4 people apparently I can see. So thanks for joining in. Hope to see you in the next rounds. See you. Bye bye.